Dune 2.
Yep.
So the highly anticipated sequel comes in at $190 million at its budget, which means per cash or trash rules, it will have to actually pull in $380 million to be considered cash.
Cash.
I'm inclined to agree on that.
Which
May
one?
I ask what the first one made?
Say again.
Why are we? I was gonna say, may I ask what the first one did?
I'm pulling that up in a moment. That pulled in $434 million on $165 million. So it did cash, but not like a bombshell.
So it should be said that when the original Dune came out, it was during tail end of pandemic.
Ooh,
and it also came out later in the year, which means it was really only being pushed out more for awards contention, not necessarily for box office success.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they're putting it out now because of all the times they pushed it back, it does say a different story. And mind you, the critics at this point are rallying behind this movie. My dude, John Campia, who I usually go to as far as punditry, always go. He commented, Oppenheimer should be thanking the Oscar gods that Dune 2 moved to 2024.
Mm-hmm.
That is how much people are loving it right now.
Right.
And mind you, we watched Dune on this channel.
We did.
And
it was definitely a movie.
We thought it was I thought it was a slog. All right.
I was so bored with that movie. 100%
it was so long paced. It was like, whew. But considering I think they maybe with a sequel like this, especially when you're still telling the same story from the first movie, you kind of learn to like, okay, this is where we should pick up the pace. This is where we should expand certain things. The first movie got all of the exposition out of the way.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Now we have to see results. Even if we're getting new characters in, we still have to see results. So I think just from that fact alone, this movie will probably be a lot more entertaining than the first one was.
Correct.
And because it's part 2, I think people may have more interest to see where it goes anyway. Zendaya obviously being bankable no matter what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But the runtime on this is 246.
I mean, he's coming off of Wonka doing so well. I mean, right now, Chalamet is a name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. So as of right now, I'm putting my hat in for cash.
Okay.
Agreed.
So are we all in agreement that we're going to go with cash on that?
Unfortunately, I will go with cash, even though I have no tendency of seeing this movie because I haven't even watched the first part because I was not part of the Streampunk universe when you guys watched it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, I mean, you can still see it if you go on HBO Max and stuff like that. But
this is a hot take. Not a Zendaya fan.
I get it. Zendaya is an acquired taste.
It's like she's like wine.
I wouldn't say wine per se. She's kind of more of like she's kind of like, oh, what drink do I want to? I got to be careful here. What drink do I want to compare Zendaya to? Well, my bartending skills are formulating an idea.
Cognac.
I would compare her.
Irish Car Bomb.
No. That would be Brolin.
Brandy.
That him or Florence Pugh, who's going to be in the movie too. No, Zendaya is kind of more of like Long Island iced tea.
Okay.
All right, she's got a little bit of everything in her, but then when you're really experiencing it, all you're tasting is the sweet. Like her actions don't necessarily lay flat on you until after the fact.
The one thing I know about Dune Part 2 is they're getting a lot of grief right now for their popcorn buckets.
That reason alone will probably get some people in theaters.
What? Do you got the picture of the popcorn buckets?
Well, we got pictures of the bucket.
Well, the buckets are. How do I describe this? Wow. Yeah, I don't know how we can really go and explain this.
Oh well, just show it. The visual will explain itself.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like some guy in a drunk scenario might use that for different reasons.
And I'm telling you right now, if throughout the month of March there isn't a hashtag Dunusi, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
The marketing is there.
Now, I guess my question is I don't know what to say, cornhole part of that thing. Is that all plastic, or does that move at all, or what?
You would have to stick your hand to get the popcorn.
Yeah, you
I don't
can't
think
put
the hand is not what I'm thinking some guys might do while drunk. You know, you've heard of putting a hole in the bottom of the popcorn bucket.
Well, now you just flip it upside down and you're good.
Oh God, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? Oh, God.
The benefit is, after you put your hand in there, the things will take all the butter off. It's like straining your hand.
Next topic. Oh my God.